Today, we're going to be taking on the Gauntlet Challenge with the Minnesota Vikings. Let's see how it goes. The Vikings finished the 2023 regular season with a 13-4 record, good for third in the NFC Conference. They finished the NFC North pretty easily, with the second being closest, with the Green Bay Packers at 9-8 and the Detroit Lions following them close at 8-9. And unfortunately, despite all the regular season success, they were a one-and-done team, losing to the New York Giants on Wild Card Weekend 31-24. Finally, Kirk Cousins got a coach that believed in him in O'Connell, a huge departure from Mike Zimmer from years past. Kirk Cousins' contract takes at least a 25 to 30 million cap hit next year, which is really tough as the team is over the salary cap by about 21 million. Now it seems because of the contract structure, Kirk Cousins is here to stay as a Minnesota Viking for one more year. And he will be eligible for a contract again next year, but I don't think that's going to happen with the Vikings. As Vikings fans, though, to take the team to a next level and upgrade at the quarterback position, would you guys like to get a free agent next year, or would you guys like to go younger and get a draft quarterback? I think as we saw throughout the year, there's such a stark contrast between O'Connell and Zimmer, and I think O'Connell was such a home run hire with an offensive mind. But as we've seen in a couple of the Vikings games this year, Mike Zimmer's defense was kind of missed at times, as he knew how to switch things up and give the offense a different look. But I sure know that people do not miss Mike Zimmer's defense when it came to the end of any half, because I know they allowed a lot of points. And as Vikings fans, I'm curious to know what position you guys would like to see drafted first this year. When I look at the Vikings defense, I think the glaring issue on the team is that corner position, the secondary. So I think in the first round, you gotta pick the best corner available, especially with Patrick Peterson being a free agent this year. I know Patrick Peterson isn't any old spring chicken, so I know that the team has to get young and try get a young corner from the future and see where it goes from there. And not only Patrick Peterson is a free agent for the Vikings this year, it's also Dalvin Tomlinson, Garrett Bradbury, Greg Joseph, Chandon Sullivan, and Alexander Madison. It'll be interesting to see who they keep and who they let go, and who they bring in, whether it's free agents or in draft. And with Justin Jefferson set to enter his fourth year, he will be eligible for a max contract. And as one of the top, if not the top receiver in the NFL, he's going to command such a premium price. And that 2020 draft class had an insane pool of quarterbacks and wide receivers. To name a few, some of the wide receivers were CeeDee Lamb, Jerry Jeudy, Chase Claypool, Brandon Ayuk, and T. Higgins. That's insane. On top of that was Justin Jefferson. And the quarterbacks that went that year, Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow, Tua Tagovailoa, Jalen Hurts. Just a ridiculously talented draft class that year. And all of these players this offseason, entering into their fourth year, will be eligible to sign those max contracts with their franchises. So that'll be really interesting to see play out. With the Vikings holding the 24th draft pick this year, and cornerback being a need, with the likes of Keely Ringo, Manuel Forbes, Garrett Williams, Deontay Banks, and Tre'Davious Hodges Tomlinson being available probably at that number, which out of those 5 corners would you like to see the Vikings draft? And which fit the Vikings defensive scheme the best, in your guys' opinion? Let us know in the comments. The Vikings have also made it to level 34 in this Gauntlet challenge. That's incredible. That's the most we've ever had with the team so far. Which team would you guys have guessed would make it furthest into the Gauntlet challenge? Let us know who you thought that would be. Now let us know what you want to see from the Vikings this upcoming year in terms of the draft, in terms of letting people go, in terms of bringing people in, and what you guys want to accomplish and believe is attainable. Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.